Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm very excited because we're going to be using the products from the new Cosmic Brushes Sinister budget box, mystery box. That's the word. So if you don't want to see any spoilers, if you're still waiting on your package, then click off this video now. We've got plenty more cosmic beauty content on my channel. But today we're going to be using the products. I was going to do an unboxing, but I was way too impatient and filmed a really rubbishy, low quality one that I posted on my Instagram instead. But this is the palette. It's all kind of reds and smoky tones and purples. And then we also got 3 cream blushes. Which this one's called Heroin. It's a very dark purple. And then we also got 3 lipsticks. This one is Salem, which is like a brownie red. So today we're going to use one of the lipsticks, one of the cream blushes and the palette. I'm going to let you know what I think of them. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So there was another lipstick included. This is Nancy. It's a very, very dark blood red, but I'm going out to a cocktail making class with my mum, and then I think we're going to Pizza Express for tea, so it feels better to wear a nude. I'm going to use Clarice today, which is a very light nude. You all know, if you're regulars, that I'm very into my concealer lips at the moment, so I'm excited for that. And then we've got 2 shades of blush to play with. I might actually do an ombre of these 2. I'm going to be honest, these haven't got their names on the back of them, so I'm not sure which one is which. I just know the purple's called Heroin. I need to do some research and stick the names on them. But I love the silver packaging, it's very cool. But let's first off get into the palette. I am really excited about this one. I hate the idea of this, I'm going to be honest. The clear gloss, not for me, not interested in that in the slightest. But I'm excited for the rest of the palette. Just going to pop on some Clarins lip oil. Oh, I've got to go into Manchester. It is absolutely chucking it down. The weather is disgusting. I'm going to put some NARS smudge proof eyeshadow primer on the lids. Yeah, the weather's awful. Normally today would be one of those days where I just want to sit in, but we've got a cocktail making class at Revolution this afternoon. It's been my mum going and I'm really excited. I feel like it's going to be really fun. Right, I think I'm going to go for something smoky and then use some of the reds as well. So I'm going to start off with a P. Louise E71, which is like a smaller, blending brush. Let's take this off so I can see. I'm hoping this little piece of plastic that's over the clear just stays there, because I just feel like it's going to get gross. I'm going to start with the shade Strange, which is this one in the middle here. And I think we're going to do like a winged out cut crease today. Have I still got lash glue on from yesterday? Maybe. I filmed with the Lin's Glisten and Blend Bunny palette yesterday and I was absolutely obsessed with the look. Also, I apologise, my hair is not greasy, it is wet because I've just washed it. Although, looking at the rain now, that may have been completely pointless. I really like this P. Louise E71 because you can be really precise with where you're putting your colour down, but it's got kind of enough fluff to blend. We're just going to do a little wing. I want to wing this out because I think I want to do like a smoky black wing with the reds, I think. It definitely feels very Halloween appropriate. The one thing I was kind of gutted about is the fact that this box didn't come in time for Halloween. But I'm definitely going to use this palette lots, and I think it's nice now that they're kind of restocking it after people have seen what the palette is like. I was always going to buy it because I'm a collector, but you know, I'm also very excited for the Christmas palette reveal. I feel like that one's going to be really interesting. Right, okay, that's the kind of shape we're going for. So we're just going to replicate that on the other eye. But we're not, because the other eye's a completely different shape, but you know what I mean. We're going to do our best. Right, okay, now we've got that shape down. I'm thinking I want to go into Nightmare, which is this very, very deep red. I'm really excited about Danger as well, which is a very, very true red. So we're just going to start building up Nightmare to build up that crease. It's a little more purple than I wanted. Let's just mix a little bit of Danger in. It's going a little too pinky and I want it more red. Yeah, that definitely is better. Okay, and then I want to take a big fluffy brush. This is a Morphe, I think it's from the Heatwave collection, just stained. I'm going to take Fear, which is a very like light pinky skin tone shade. I'm just going to buff out the edges. Okay, that has made that go immediately pink. Right, okay. Might have to rethink the plan there. This shade has made these shadows go pink very, very easily. So I think what we're going to do when we've blended out is we're going to go in with Damned, which is a very, very dark red. And I just want to build some of that definition back in. Definitely come out like more burgundy than I expected it to. I do very much like it though, but those reds, do blend and go quite pink very easily. Right, okay, we are going to take a little bit of the black called Void, and I'm going to take that on a very, very small pencil brush. Just going to wipe the green off it. This is a 143 from P. Louise. So very, very small pencil brush. I actually think we might go in with Ominous actually, which is a very, very dark, like blackened purple. Since we've gone like a little bit burgundy anyway, let's build up this on the wing. And we're building that up right in the crease. That's why we're using that kind of smaller pencil brush. I have to admit, my favourite thing about doing like a winged cut crease is that once you have that initial shape down, literally all you're doing is following the shape. It just makes it a lot easier. Right, okay, and then we are going to take the black I'm just going to line underneath the wing and blend that in because I'm going to bring that down there. So we've got like a very smoky wing. Okay, right, it's time to decide on the shimmer. So we've got 5. We've got Eerie, which is, oh, okay, that's like a multi-chrome. We've got Chilling, which is like a very, very true silver. We've got Haunted, which is a lilac shimmer. We've got Sinister, which is another like duochrome shade. And then we've got Shiver. Those are the 5 shades. I think I'm going to go with that first one, which is this one here, called Eerie. These two are both very shifty. These are Eerie and Sinister, but I think we're going to go with Eerie, so it's not super, super dark. So I'm going to go in with my finger first and pack it on like the centre of the lid. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, that's really pretty. I like that a lot. It's like, hey, it's got like peachy little sparkles in, and it's kind of like a grey base. It almost gives me like, if you imagine like the colour of a ghost, like this is the kind of like pastel-y, kind of strange shade I imagine from a ghost. We're just going to take a little flat brush and just that same Eerie shade. I'm just going to pack it on the inner corner. As usual, Cosmic Shadows pack on amazingly with both a brush and your finger. Some shadows aren't so great on the brush compared to your finger, but Cosmic Shadows never fail to let it down. I'm just going to tidy up around the top. And then we're going to go back in with that tiny little brush. We're going to go back in with Void, but I'm going to tap it a couple of times in Danger as well, just to warm it up. And we're going to pull that down so we've got a nice little like smoky wing. I love a smoky wing. It was always like a look that I like struggled with when I was kind of learning, but lately I feel like I've really like nailed it. And then we're going to take the brush we used the reds on. I'm going to go into Danger just on its own. I'm just going to pack that over the red and use that to smoke out the black, sorry. Right, okie dokie. I'm going to go put some lashes on and then I will be back. Right, okay, so they are the P. Louise Got It Flaunt It lashes. I don't know whether these are still available. Not going to lie. We're going to do some base while we wait for that glue to dry. NARS Shade Glow in Mont Blanc. Because I am pasty girl currently. And I have already got some moisturiser on. Buy a pump for this foundation, but where is the fun in that? I would much rather make my own life more difficult. Right, okay, that is on. We're going to do some Urban Decay Stay Naked Concealer from my project pan. I feel like I've finished like 3 of these Stay Naked concealers before, and I feel like since putting this in my project pan, like it's just going so much slower than I'm used to emptying them, and I don't know why. I feel like I used to go through them a lot faster, But then again, maybe it was just I wore a lot more concealer. I'm just going to really quickly set the under eyes with the e.l.f. HD under eye setting powder, something like that anyway. I think that's its name. And just a big fluffy LPO3 brush from Lorac. Literally just dusting it under. Okay, I'm going to grab the same E71 brush. And I think we're going to take Damned, which is this one here, put under the eye. So we're just going to blend that right up from the lash line. And then I'm going to do a little bit of Strange, which is that very first like mauvey pink shade we used. Just to blend that out slightly. Don't want to blend it too much, I just want to make sure it's not so harsh. And then for the inner corner, if I can find a brush, I think we're going to do Shiver, which is the pink, because I want to use another one of these shimmers. Oh yes, hello, hello, hello. Just a great, like, metallic, beautiful shimmer. For my brows, I'm going to run a little bit of Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil through them, because they're just looking a little unruly at the moment, and I'm not really sure what to do with them, to be honest. So we're just going to run a little bit of this through just to make them a little bit neater. Like literally just at the arch. Like I feel like I need to make them even, but then that's going to include taking a lot of my right brow to get it to match my left brow, and I'm like, do I want to do that? So yeah, while I'm still deciding, we're just filling them in. I'm trying to make them sort of match. And then I'm going to use my Kosas Airbrow Gel from my project pan. Okay, let's give these cream blushes a go. This is the first time I've used these, so I'm quite excited. As I said, we're going to go in with the like medium shade and then the light peachy shade. No, that's the purple one. The light peachy shade in kind of like an ombre. So we're going to do this one first. This is a P. Louise F40, just a little angled brush. Okay, they're quite buildable. Okay, it's definitely like quite a sheer formula, but it's definitely buildable. That's interesting. I like a heavy blush personally. So for me, these are going to take a little bit more building up. But I feel like if you're like a super subtle blush person, these are going to work really nicely. Let's do a little bit of the lighter one. I'm just going to put that here. These are really lovely. It looks incredibly like natural on the skin. I like those a lot. Right. Gonna do a little bit of bronzer. Just the Beauty Bay donut in my project pan. We are making progress. Like there's a lot of texture in the pan. Like we're nowhere near pan, but you can tell it's being used, if that makes sense. I feel like I've been on a roll with finishing bronzers this year, and I think, don't hold me to it, but I'm just about going to manage, I think, to finish the Max Factor Contour wand before Christmas. or before the new year, which means I will have finished like 3 bronzer products in 2024, which is pretty darn good if I do say so myself. And we're also going to do a little bit of Urban Decay Sin. Do I want a gold? Actually, maybe not. A little bit of Ofra Pillow Talk, since we've gone kind of pinky with this look. And the blushes are quite pinky. I don't really want to pull gold into it. Okay. Right, let's do some mascara. As always, at the moment, YSL Lash Clash Waterproof. Yes, I put waterproof mascara on my lashes. Please don't come at me. I've got watery eyes. If I don't put waterproof mascara on them, it's going to run everywhere. I want to load up my bottom lashes quite heavy as well. Apparently we're also putting some in our hair. Everything in me is like, do some waterliner. Or some wet liner or something. Maybe we will put this in our waterline. It's L'Oreal The Liner Signature in Rose Latex, which is like a very deep rose colour. I feel like this will look cool with this look. Okie dokie. Right. Last thing is lips. I'm just going to do like a basic lip liner. This is Lisa Eldridge 1W. It's basically just the colour of my lips. Like literally just the tiniest bit just to line them. And then we're going to go in with Clarice. I don't even know what kind of nude this is going to be. It's a brownie nude, but I just can't work it out. Oh, okay. That is a lot lighter than I expected it to be. It's kind of like a greysy nude as well. These feel really comfortable. I think I'm going to grab a darker lip liner. This is All Trip No Drip in Selling Cookies from Made by Mitchell. I'm just going to... Okay, I like the formula. Not 100% on this shade though. Is it just because I'm used to you wearing something warmer maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure. Let me know what you think about the shade in the comments down below. Overall, I really like this collection. I really like the blushes. The lipsticks feel lovely. The palette is really nice. I just wish this wasn't here. I have no intention of ever touching that. But I think it's a really nice palette. I'm excited to play with the purples. I think me and Millie are going to be doing a palette bingo with this one during our like Christmas videos, so keep your eye out for that one. If you have got this palette, let me know what you think of it. If you were going to buy the box but wanted to wait to see what was in it, are you still going to buy it? Let me know. I do hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from me, hit subscribe. And if you want to make sure you never miss another video, hit the bell icon and YouTube will notify you next time I post. You've been fabulous. I've been Coleoftheball, and I'll see you next time. Bye.